Hey, it's Heather Bowling with Esburn Books and More. I wanted to share some of our great books for beginner readers with you today. We have several different books that will work in a sequence or on their own and can be used for a variety of purposes. I want to start with our phonics books. For example, this is Frog on a Log. It's one of our many, probably 20 different phonics readers. They come in a paperback binding like this individually, as well as a library binding, but you can also get our phonics readers in 3 different combined volumes. This one is Cow Takes a Bow, we have Raccoon on the Moon, as well as Ted and Friends. Ted and Friends comes with a read aloud CD, where these other 2 come with little quizzes in the back that help check for reading comprehension and so on, little puzzles and things. The phonics books are great because they are short words. It's their rhyming text. Of course, you can read these to younger children, but they are really great for kids that are sounding out words and trying to, build confidence there. The second type of books I want to share with you are our Duallevel readers. For example, this is fairy tales. It is what we call a Duallevel reader because it has 2 levels of text. Some at the top, some at the bottom. Now you can read just the top level of text and it makes a quick story. Or if you have a beginning reader, they can sound out the top and you can read the bottom and it's some great shared reading. Of course, later they'll be able to read it all themselves. Fairy tales, our Bible stories combined volume, as well as our very popular Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. These are all examples of shared reading with our Duallevel text. The third thing I want to tell you about is our very first reading set. It is a collection of 15 hardback books, comes with a parent guide, as well as a support system online. It's called veryfirstreading.com. Plus, we do have a free program called Teach Your Monster to Read that goes along with this. But it comes with a parent's guide that really helps parents know how to use it, what sounds they're learning in each book. But the general idea is that through the first half of this set, adults are reading the left-hand side, kids are reading the right-hand side. Once again, they're only working on several different sounds per book, and they're adding on with each additional book. But since the adult is reading with them, it makes for a more interesting story. So you can see the types of words that the child is reading. Again, these have really great comprehension and little puzzles in the back that help to check for understanding, as well as for reading understanding, rhyming, just great pre-reading practice. The very first reading set comes, like I said, in this hardback set of 15 books for $69.99. It is a great reason to host a party because many hostesses want to host a party so that they can get this free. We do have a couple other options where there are paperback books, the Start to Read pack, as well as the My First Library. They have some of these plus or minus. The Start to Read pack is less. The My First Library has even more. Once they get about halfway through, they're encouraged to read on their own. So like this one is number 12 out of 15. The child is encouraged to read on their own. And once they can read those, they are ready for chapter books. I found with my kids that it is very difficult to find beginner chapter books. They're too big for the phonics. They're just not ready to jump into mini chapter books. And so our Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack chapter book series are an amazing bridge into chapter books. They have illustrations and large font. Jack and Billy are best friends. They are mentioned in, Billy's in the Jack books, Jack's in the Billy books. Lots of kids read both. So we have, these really helped. My younger 2, we didn't have these when my older one was learning to read, but these just made such a difference and really turned my kids into readers, so I really can't recommend these enough. But again, just wanted to share some of our books that are great for kids that are learning to read. Thank you.